Druid sub and farm has been one of the best Battles 2 strategies for a long time, but it's been hit with countless nerfs, so today we're going to find out if it's still a good strategy. Let's get it, guys. Alright guys, we are against AWVYDSBIAHG We're on the map, Castle Ruins here, and I'm actually going the strategy of Druid sub and farm. Yes, this is one of the meta strategies that's been meta strategy for a lot of seasons, but it has received a lot of nerfs. But today we're going to see if it's still usable inside of Hall of Masters, so let's freaking go. We'll start with our Druid right about here. They're starting with their Dartling in an anti-stall position, so that's actually going to make it a little bit difficult for me here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get my round 1 Oben, which will be a little bit difficult here. So we'll see how that goes. They got their Quincy down as well. Well done there. I don't know why they're hitting me with the good game. All right, get my Dartling down right here. Perfect. Not my Dartling, what am I saying? My Oben down. Oh my gosh, I'm so used to saying Dartling that I've just been using Dartling so often, guys. My brain's a little messed up today, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got my Oben down, so I don't know how we're gonna deal with the yellow Bloons on round 3 is the thing, because I won't have the Pierce buff on my Oben yet, since I got my I won't have the Pierce buff on my Druid yet, since I got my Oben on round 2 there. But we might still be able to deal with these yellows decently well. Hopefully we will be able to. Which keeps space decoing here, and yeah, get down my farm here soon. But yeah, again, hopefully we'll find against these yellows. The current ones are gonna be a little bit more difficult because it's layered over a little bit. As long as we don't die, I'm fine taking a lot of leaks, you know? As long as we don't freaking die here, which I don't think we will. No, we're good. We're good, chat. We're vibing. Alright, we actually ended up doing that early game pretty well, because look at that. We're basically at a... Well, I don't think we're at a max Druid buff, because I'm pretty sure I leaked some before I got the Heart of Vengeance upgrade, but we've got a pretty solid Druid buff. And, you know, the anti-stall is not the end of us, thankfully. So, we'll take it. W in the chat for that one. Or W in the comment section for that one. Let's get this Druid of Wrath up. Nice. We'll need it for white balloons, and we also need to send them some whites. Speaking of which, this will force some Dartling upgrades. My greater production, nice. We don't want to target these brambles. We'll keep the brambles targeted like right around here for now. I don't know exactly where I should have my brambles on this map, because I feel like the brambles are just going to get eaten up wherever I have them, so it like doesn't matter for the most part. For some other maps, you can have the brambles in a good spot. But this map, I don't really think there's a spot where I can keep them, you know? Because the AI balloons will come and break them at the other end, and then the synth balloons will come and break them. So, yeah. That's kind of the situation at the moment. And with this base balloon eco, I'm guessing they're going some... I don't know what Dartling strategy they're going, actually, to be honest here. Also, that's this up right here should be fine. Yeah, we're good. If I should have just kept the brambles on hand, to be honest there. Because look, if I have a brambles here, all I do is throw that down, and then okay, that did not do much. We're good. All right. I forgot I didn't target my bramble. My bramble should have been targeted right there. All right, we're good against these yellows now, though. They really tried doing me with the yellows, which it got close. I shouldn't have sold my second Druid the first time. Let's just focus up. Let's focus up a little bit. All right. Let's stop talking about the brambles and actually focus on what's going on my screen. A good idea here, Ryan. Send some zebras. Zebras are actually low-key pushing P. Respectfully. Send some LUDs. We're good. Spaced rainbows. They got their HRP up. Alright. So it's Alchemist. No, it's not Alchemist. What am I saying? It's Dartling, Quincy, Farm, with some random fourth, which I'm not sure about at the moment. Is what we know so far. I think we're fine against that. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Nice defend. Keep ecoing. We don't want to be caught boosting, is the one thing. Yeah, we're not gonna boost that. We're not gonna boost that. Easy. Alright. We're in a good spot here. I should probably rush them, to be honest. They've got like nothing. I guess Quincy will offer some hope, but yeah, it's not gonna be fun for them to defend rushes. Especially with only Dartling, and Dartling's kind of trash when it's lonesome. So, we'll give him a little Bloon boost. They're just dead. Yeah, GG. Alright, cool. They needed to boost that rush, and then I was gonna re-rush, and I don't think they would have had money for a rocket storm, so they probably just been dead to re-rush. Alright guys, our next match here is against Player. This is the guy who goes Dartling Village Super on every single map here. So we're gonna go Druid Sub Farm once again, because that's what the video is about. Start with a Druid right here. Get the hard thorns up. And yeah, we're gonna show you how to play against Dartling Village Super, ladies and gentlemen. This is a step-by-step tutorial on how to play against Dartling Village Super. This is with Druid Sub Farm, but you can pretty much take the same like approaches if you have a Dartling strategy or some other farm strategy. You can pretty much take the same exact approach. Get my Oben down as well. Alrighty. I should have mixed in some blue eco there, but it's alright. Switch over to Spaced Greens this round. Start upgrading this Heart of Vengeance. Put this on last to get my Druid Leaks in. And then after that, we'll just want to start getting this anti-stall rolling. Is very important. We'll want to get these rounds absolutely anti-stalled up the freaking wazoo. But we want to get my Druid Leaks in first. Alright, we forced the powerful darts. That's great. We got my Druid Leaks in. Perfect. Spaced yellows. Keep us going first. They're sending me spaced yellows there. Oh, have they changed their eco pattern? Interesting. But you can see when this Druid's on first here, its thorns shoot all the way up to the right, which make it so then these rounds get anti-stalled pretty well. So that's exactly what we're doing with the first target on my Druid here. We want the thorn to shoot to the right to get these rounds short. Yeah, so they go spaced eco to get their DJ Ben earlier now. Interesting. Because beforehand, it would get round 4 DJ Ben. Now it gets round 3 with spaced eco, so they take a different route there. Very interesting. They're adapting their gameplay, Mr. Player. Also, those thorn I should have targeted a little bit lower. That was a bad thorn spot. Greater production. Nice. Alrighty. We're doing solid. Send them white balloons next round, obviously. We want to force their faster barrel spin. They're sending me greens. Forget my Druid of Wrath here. Force their faster barrel spin. That's perfect. We'll go back to spaced yellows. Living coral right there. Start saving up for that banana plantation. We won't be playing that high of eco because we're trying to end this game early against Dartling Village Super, so we're not going to be playing very high eco here. Is one of the things you'll notice. Banana plantation is here. Nice. Alright, he's going to send me yellows. What we're going to do against these actually is we're just actually going to boost against them. It'll clear out the yellows and it'll make it so I don't have to upgrade my Druid, which is really nice. We're just going to burn a boost here. Because he's not, it's again, they're facing an eco strategy, so they're not going to be aggressive towards me throughout the game. So burning a boost there is really good. Because now we don't even have to upgrade lightning on my Druid. We'll send him Region Zebras next round. This is a rush you should always send against Dartling Village Super. It forces some nice defense. Yeah, we forced a 0-2-2 with that. That's fantastic. Send him a couple leads. Again, they have an eco strategy, so they're not going to be rushing me throughout this match. So what we can do here is go for another banana plantation. Just like that. And then go for another farm. No reason for me to get up a submergent support or anything here, because they've got eco. And now here, what we're going to do, we're going to eco with grouped rainbows. Gonna keep ecoing with them. We forced boost and DJ Ben ability. Exactly what we want. And now we're gonna re-rush with group rainbows. Oh, they're just dead anyways, yeah. I could have just ecoed with group rainbows the entire time and they would have been dead. Because once the boost ran out, they would have just been dead. So, yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you beat Dartling Village Super, guys. It's not very hard. People keep struggling against it. Alright, guys, our last match here is against Dominguez Boomer on the map. Kory here with Druid Sub Farm once again, so gonna be a fun one. They're starting with their tack shooter right there. We'll start with my Druid right about here. Perfect. And we'll get my Heart of Vengeance here. Start saving up for my Oben, and everything should be vibing here. You know what I'm saying? Everything should be good vibes here. So they got some sort of tack strategy. Probably tack Ice Farm. Well, actually, I think they brought Quincy. Never mind. So probably tack Wiz Farm with Quincy. Probably tack Wiz Farm with Quincy, I guess would be. I got my Oben down round 1 as well. Perfect. We'll continue with Spaced Eco. We're about to get all my Druid Leaks in as well, which is fantastic. I got all my Druid Leaks in. Gets hard thorns on this. Absolutely fantastic. That's what we like to see. That is what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, watching the Mehalic YouTube channel. I appreciate it. We want to send this spaced eco and start saving up for my first farm. Now we got my Oben buff on my druid as well, so his yellow, blue, and stuff are not going to really do anything against me. So we're going to be vibing there. I think they're going to get their farm down as well. Yep, there they did. Congratulations. Get my farm down right here. The farms are kind of like hugging each other on the middle line. It's pretty cute, if I do say so myself. We should be able to get the brambles here as well. Which will target right down here as much as possible. Wait. Now, when you get this Druid of Wrath up before round 5 starts, hopefully. So, get up right now. It's important to get before the round starts because you want it to have its attack speed built up by the time they send you white balloons. Well, I guess he didn't even send me white balloons, but if I didn't get up, he would have sent me white balloons, and I would have been struggling if I get up like right when he sends them because it won't have the attack speed built up and it'll get overrun, basically. So you need to get that up preemptively. Is what I'm getting at there. That needs to be a preemptive buying of defense. We'll start saving up with banana plantation next. Next things next, get that banana plantation up here. Round 7. We'll see if they send me yellows. I doubt it though. It wouldn't really make much sense in this matchup to send the yellow balloons. Alright, they got their plantation before me, but that's expected. They have attack. Based purples this round. Good valuable bananas on this as well. On. Nice. Now I need to be able to afford my round 11, round 12 defense without selling this plantation. Very important here, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to be careful with how much I eco. I can't over eco or anything. We'll send them a couple zebras just to force their wall of fire. We'll balloon boost as well. And then we'll switch back to space purples. Keep them on these brambles. They rush me around 11, I go for a ballistic. I don't think I'm going to afford a reactor on round 11. Actually, no, I can afford a reactor now. Crap, I did not mean to send group zebras. That was an accident. I meant to send space LEDs. I sent group zebras because I'm bad. Alright, spaced rainbows this round. He's doing the same. Oh, I don't even have lightning up. That's an L on my part. Let's get up some defense. Alright, we're fine. We're good. They're gonna all out me rerush, I bet. No, that was not a very big rerush. Okay. Just needed to be careful for that rerush right there, but we're good at the end of the day. We are solid, so we can now safely eco, I think, with a ballistic and a reactor on this map. They just got like 4 fireballs there. We want to go for a decently high eco on this map. And it might seem weird, like why would you go for a high eco on a map where it's getting anti-stalled so much? That doesn't make sense, right? The reason why we're going for a high eco here, guys, is because it's very unlikely to get a 5th tier farm here. And eco is pretty much a more effective money-making method than farms unless you have the 5th tier farms on the map. So getting a 5th tier farm here is going to be very difficult, at least early. So I'm going to go for higher eco because it's going to be a better money-making method this game, if that makes sense. And once I like start to make money while sending constant blocks, then I'll go for more. Once I start to make money while sending constant blocks, then I will go for more farms, essentially. I gotta make sure not to be caught boosting here since I have low farms. So if he sends me like a big rush, I'm just gonna sell my plantation, go for defense, because I can't be caught boosting, which they might be sending me a rush now. Go for another farm actually, so I have a little bit more to sell. Yeah, I cannot be caught boosting here. We're good. Alright. You're sending me a fortified BFB. I should have targeted my trees at the back, shouldn't I have? I think I got a boost against this, which is fair, because it's like an all-out. Alright, we're fine. We're fine, chat. I can boost again here. I've got boost back off cooldown. Boost. We're good, we're good. That's GG. Yes, sir. Oh man. Holy cow, that was a spicy game. That was a spicy game indeed. Alright, now we just wait for round 26, because round 26 I can tank some DTs with first strike, and then tank some DTs with first strike, and they aren't gonna be able to defend any DTs on their side basically. Is the idea. Round 26. Also gonna tank them with the trees. I think they're gonna try to defend DTs on their side. There's no way they defend them though. On Kory with Wizard, there's no shot they defend DTs. There's no chance. Yeah, they're dead. GG's. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and if you did, see the like button, subscribe with your forward. Druid Sub Farm is still usable, but just much harder than it was before. But that's it for today. Roundleg out. Peace, lads.